Yeah, that's good. We started recording. Um, is this, yeah, we good. We talked about last week, if that is, we talked about awareness. So awareness is your consciousness. Consciousness, go lead you to knowledge and freedom. So we need to be aware of our physical body because it's very, very important. It's in house the soul. So why is that important? Because we're in it. We got to take care of ourselves. The question is, do you like your body? This is a straightforward question. And some people say yes. Then do you take care of it? How do you take care of your body? And there's so many things why the body is so important because it's the first land of awakening, the feeling. If we feel something, we got to touch something in your life. You're dead, you don't feel nothing in the physical body. So do you feel something? The question is, what are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Feeling angry? What are you feeling? So I want people to get in tune to the importance of the physical body because as long as we take care of that, as long as we can get our earthly lessons. If we don't, we still will get them. The more chaotic though, physical body. Going around, you're thinking about, I see people when they come to see me, they do tell me they have some problem with their body, means some pain. And they might talk about a headache or they might talk about a heartache, like anything, but it's a pain. They usually bring them to me as a form of awareness of something going on. And I think the body is a good radar if we listen to it to help us align ourselves back down to our physical health. We got to be aware of that. And sometimes people are not aware of how much pain or they ignore the pain, and therefore the disease process accumulate, make things more worse than it is. Pain might represent inflammation, pain. So let me take this off. You got this?
Yeah. You mean what you just said?
No, I didn't want this phone to be on here. I want no
Oh,
noise. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
gotcha.
It's just the pain. And so in that sense, pain is very beneficial. It's a sensor, it's an indicator, something's going on. It's not flowing in your body. And is that because of what you did to it? What did you do to it? When did you do to it? And are you addicted to what you are doing to it? What does all that mean? People are playing sport, they got pain, they run against it, they go against that pain. It's an indicator something not in line. You got an infection, that something's not in line. So something is not in line. So we're talking about using the body as an indicator of like your life, your health, and how you move forward. Your first level is your body. How do you feel? People always ask you, how do you feel? And first, I can take the physical sensation, emotional sensation. Start with those two things. So I start today with the physical one. Any question you might want to ask me about that, we can work on that, because that takes, I know it's important to attune yourself to your body and let it be your teacher. It's a teacher on the third dimension or just in this physical world, and also can enhance you going to the higher vibrational frequency. Because the pain can, if you say, well, I'm stuck, something stagnated. If you don't deal with it, it becomes to an inflammation that you got a disease. And so let it be an indicator. Appreciate your body. In tune yourself to your feeling. Then move to the next level based on the love you have for your body. Your love for yourself. Okay.
So to be clear, you're talking about the physical body, and then you also mentioned the feeling of the physical body. You also kind of mentioned emotions. Are emotions part of the physical body, or would you say that's its own kind of thing?
They have their own parameter, yes. Because emotional pain, you can feel it also in your physical body. That's the main thing to realize with your physical body is the feeling. You feel something. If you've got emotional pain, you can say, well, what did you feel it at? What do you feel your emotional pain? And that's even a better indication of what's going on because let's say it's in your chest, let's say it in your side, let's say it wherever it is, you have a stagnation there. Is that caused by physical or is it caused by your thought, your emotions? So we keep getting deep in that way. Let's get back to the body. The physical body is the first line. You're feeling something. You feel something. You know, people go through the uh, even a lot of food. You feel good and you feel stuff. You feeling stuff. What did I tell you? What are you gonna do about it? I mean, you oversaturate your physical system. If you got a headache, a lot of intellectual, I say I got a headache. So, but with this segment, it's just about feeling as awareness of something going on, malaligned, some energetic malalignment. That's the most key thing I'm gonna stick with this today. And for people, the audience, in tune yourself to any kind of physical pain. Are you in tune to it? Become an onlooker to your body, feeling your pain. That is a step from become aware of that. Now the question is awareness. No, men and women deal with that differently, though. We have been taught sometimes to ignore what we feel, and then ignore taking care of it right now because I'm a man, or whether you want to just keep moving that direction. The question is that really good? Are you helping yourself? I'm not saying give into it. I'm talking about the awareness of it, and be telling you to toughen up. That's good to toughen up. But I'm saying wise up and toughen up at the same time. What's going on with yourself? Don't pretend that it doesn't exist. You have senses for some reason. Your body is a sensor to something that's not aligned. If it's painful. Or you need to keep on working through it. Because you know what? I need to gradually work through that. If you go over too much, you can do more harm. Never saying stop. I was getting proportion to what you feel. No, like in Tai Chi Chuan, I teach Tai Chi. Tai Chi, you keep moving to a point of 80%. You never want to straight give all your energy away. But you need something to respond. You keep moving to that point in that level. Keep moving. If you feel some pain, fine, it's pain. We know that. You need a little bit more stretching, but slowly. You don't stop this way, Yes. Yeah, I just want to make sure recap the importance of physical body. It represents protection and feeling, primarily. It's protecting your soul. It will let you know something's going imbalance. We have a stagnation. If we get that today, it's fantastic. Just those two things. We don't ignore it. We become our own looker to ourselves. We're aware of what's going on with ourselves. And you say, am I doing this? Or am I allowing someone else to do it? Never blame it, man. I always say, no blaming for a warrior. You claim, how did I do it? What can I do? When can I do it? And move forward. Not to the point you're trying to prove a point. You always keep maximizing yourself, bit by bit, bit by bit. Then your body can adjust. Your mind can adjust. Your spirit adjusts based on that. But you have an own look for awareness of the physical body. That's what I have right now. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dr. Hanna.
Mm.
So we talked about the awareness last week and sitting with yourself, see if you can even sit with yourself. Today, specifically talking about the physical body. Is there a recommendation for those listening for, you said kind of look at yourself as an onlooker. Is there a way you can do that? Would you sit down and breathe? Or how do you see that?
I would say sit down, have a natural, breathe naturally, and pay attention to yourself. But the most thing is to be honest with your feel. Second, don't deny this and pretend that I don't have this. Ignore it. You can have a high pain tolerance. The main thing I'm saying, becoming aware of it. Your body is telling you something's going on there. So there's different degrees of pain tolerance. And some people accept it. Myself as a healer, as a warrior, I'm telling you to just be aware. What are you doing? Your awareness of it. So you can just sit down, feel your sensation. What do I feel? I feel any tightness. Do I feel any pain? Do I have anything going on in that nature in my body? So you got to scan yourself. This scan. So in accent, when you scan yourself, you get it out from yourself. You can look at yourself. That's very important. I have to get deep into what I teach, being able to look at yourself. And if you can't look at yourself and accept what you see and feel, that's on you. When somebody see it and expose that, sometimes people can absorb that. Some people get irritated. They get pissed off because you bring something to surface that they think they only see or feel. Reality is they don't really expose it now, and you brought it up. And you can ask a question rather than tell them, I see this in your work. Do you see this? You know, there's a different approach to it. Do you have this? They can say yes or no. And this, that way people have some way to maintain their own balance inside because they're not ready to expose it. And that's okay. But I'm saying to the person, have the invested awareness to look at yourself and be honest, and scan yourself. You might get up in the morning and say, I feel tight, or you slept wrong with my shoulder. Boom, what does that mean? Whatever it is, just be aware. It's up to you to make a decision how much you invested in yourself, your total health, as to what you move forward for. If you don't have that investment, you know, you're gonna ignore it, say, it'll go away. Maybe, I hope so. Just be aware I'm talking about. I'm talking about no solution right now. I'm talking about the power of awareness and observation and have the way to integrate it, what you're gonna do with it. That's it. This is it today, gentlemen. Are you aware? And you say, I'm just gonna keep going because I got other things to do. Okay. How long can you do that? What cost are you paying for that? Speak on your body, that is. And it goes so far. This body is not meant to last forever like your soul is. So right now, it's temporary, anywhere, you know, from 1 day to 120 now, whatever they live at now, 110. Question is, what do you do to get there? You got to pay attention to it, though. You got to like yourself a little bit. You have to be honest with yourself. Starting from that point, going from there. So, awareness of your body. That's what I'm saying right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Dr. Hannah. I know you said you have someone coming here in a couple minutes, so I can keep going, but I want to respect.
No, this like, you know, this whatever question you ask right now. So it's in that frequency of awareness to the body. So, you know, it's kind of like teaching someone to be aware. We go to each system in your body and say, are you aware of this? Do you feel that? What do you think about that? I'm teaching today about having the courage and the investment and the honesty to become aware of your body. If you ignore something that keeps you in this physical plane, you ask yourself, why am I doing that? Am I tired? I don't want to leave. I want to leave this plane. It's okay. You made a decision, your decision. And that's it. Just start with that awareness of your physical body. It is very important because that's how we get our lessons here. And my thing, we came back to earth to refine ourselves, to remember the qualities of who we are as a divine being. And this body houses this soul. And so it's like your car. Do you take care of your car? Most people take their car better their car than themselves, you know. And like this said, you know, I didn't believe that when I first heard it. I taught it in medical school. They say, you know, a lot of people put more investment in their vehicle. Or some people will put more investment in their feeling as to what kind of mate they want. That's a feeling. But do you transcend feeling? That's a whole different story, but that's what it is. But just paying attention about how much attention you give your car, your vehicle, or whatever it might be, compared to your body. If you want to ignore your body, that's a person's choice. You're just being aware. You're doing that. There's no one to blame. See, I know that I'm aware of that. I know I eat so much when I go to these buffets, I just feel stuffed, man. I say, really? You feel stuffed? So who's it happening? Your mouth, that sensation, your feeling, that stuff you had, that's another one. Another body, the emotional body. But you know, your body is telling you I'm full, but you keep eating. You get stuffed. Now you finish mess up some system. Your circulatory, your cardiovascular, whatever system, because you overfeeding that, because you feel stuff, but you didn't stop. Different, I feel it. Your body's telling you, I'm done. I'm done. I don't need it anymore. But yeah, they got all these nice desserts over here, man. I want to try all of them before I get out. I say, really? I'm not qualified to judge you. I can observe what you're doing. When you bring it back to me, I can say, well, you made a choice and you ignored your sickness from your body and you continue. And now this what's happening right now. You ignored something about your body. Your body can always give you a signal. Your physical body will give you a signal. Do you pay attention to it? You might compare to somebody else, they can keep on going. So some people might, based on their ego, their insecurity, their lack of acceptance of themselves, would attempt to keep going, even though they got all the signals from their body. Just stop, calm down. I mean, you can't get there. Right now, you're about to have them full. So you had to teach people, be honest, say this is a total yes, or this is a no. And some people don't have the definite of no's and definite of yeses. It's a whole different conversation. Do you have a definite yes or a definite no? You say, oh, I can withdraw the sensation of my body thing, but you get around your associates. I didn't call them friends yet. Your associates, and they will say what they're doing, and you go and go and do it. And they will say, hey, wait a minute, Carl, she's not supposed to be doing that. You know, I'm gonna take a. You say no. I say associate, man. You know, I didn't say friends. Friend would stop you, say, well, what are you doing? You don't tell me how this affect your body, this affect this, but you continue. I won't give you, I won't participate with this, you know. So a friend would stop. Associate would continue like it's all okay, you know. But it's up to you to be aware. All right? All right, then. We stop here, you know, because he's here right now.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Hannah.
Yes.